What the hell is that?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well, then. Let's move out. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Speak, fool. What is it now? Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like...
Arthas! Stop this madness before it's too late!
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our... Insufficient man.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne. Faithless coward. I'll make sure you suffer. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas?
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunwell can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the Necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I will be done. Yes, Master. My life for Nezu. My fate is...
Blight is created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto Blight, with the exception of the necropolis.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
The undead must haunt the gold mine before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold.
to your will.
Speak, fool.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I wish only to where shall my blood be spilled? Thy bidding, master. My life for Ner'zhul. Yes, master.
When standing on Blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster.
Thy bidding, master. Summoning is complete. My fate is sealed.
Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
More gold is required.
Yes, master. Thy will is complete.
Tread lightly.
Ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army.
No one orders me around.
Summoning is complete. Thy bidding, master. I gladly obey. What is it? Is complete. My life for Ner'zhul. Speak. Where shall my blood be spilled?
What is it now?
My life for Ner'zhul. Thy will be done. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. I wish only to serve.
Must build. Must build.
No one orders me around.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade.
Speak, fool. Ah, at
Summoning
last.
is complete. Where shall my blood be spilled? Yes, master. Thy will be done. Yes, master.
No one orders me around. Finally.
Upgrade.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Summoning is
This is more
complete.
like it. Ah, at last.
Summoning is complete.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last.
Our forces are under attack.
Finally. Ah, at last.
I bow to your will.
Research complete.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Upgrade complete.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. What is it now? Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally. Tread lightly.
Help!
This
the
is more
undead have
like it.
returned.
Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Help! The undead have
Finally.
returned.
Ah, at last. Frostmourne
I
hunger.
must feast on souls.
This is more like it. Ah, at last.
I grow tired of waiting.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
Must feed.
Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. For the Lich King. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Must feed.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Ah, at last.
Upgrade.
Vile betrayer! You are not fit enough to even carry your father's name! Why Uther ever vouched for you is beyond me. You've stripped him of his honor by casting yours to the winds. You deserve a gruesome death, boy.
This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. This is more like it. Finally. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last.
Our forces are under attack.
Light have mercy on you. Your betrayal has broken Uther's heart, boy. He would have given his life for yours in a second. And this is how you repay his loyalty?
Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool. Hungers. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Our forces are under attack.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last.
Your father ruled this land for 70 years. And you've ground it to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther. Give me the urn, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
The urn holds your father's ashes, Arthas. What? Were you hoping to piss on them one last time before you left his kingdom to rot?
I didn't know what it held. Nor does it matter. I'll take what I came for one way or another. Glory to the Scourge! Frostborn hunger. Finally. Faithless coward. For the Lich King.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever. Ah, at last. Frostborn hungers.
Excellent work. Now your journey to quell Thalos can begin.
Tell him nothing. Only you can hear me. The Dread Lords cannot be trusted. They are the Lich King's jailers. I will tell you all when I walk this world again.